Good evening, everybody. This is Raychene, and I'm going to be talking about suicidal awareness today and how it has grown from just this year, last year, and the year before, and it keeps getting higher. And I would like to address it. Just imagine serving your country with honor, facing unimaginable stress and danger, returning home to only be overwhelmed by the feelings of isolation, depression, and hopelessness. Sadly, this is the case in reality for many of our service members. According to the Department of Veterans in 2021, an average of 17 veterans take their lives daily. The average among active military personnel is also alarmingly high as well. Today, I would like to discuss the growing issues of military suicide, the reasons behind it, and what we can do to address it. Firstly, let's talk about the people who are truly affected by this tragic trend. The rise in military service suicide affects not only veterans, but also active duty members. While everyone in the military can be at risk, the young soldiers, those with combat experience, and veterans who are transitioning back to civilian life face the highest rates of suicide, according to a study of the U.S. Department of Defense. Nearly 1 in every 5 service members who have been deployed in combat report symptoms of PTSD, a condition strongly linked to suicide. And also, depression is also a part of that as well. Now, let's take a closer look on why military suicide rates are at a rise. A major factor is the mental health struggles we have with behavioral health, and particularly PTSD, depression, and anxiety caused by combat stress and trauma, and depending if you're in a toxic work environment. Many service members return home with invisible wounds that are hard to treat. Unfortunately, mental health care remains stigmatized in military culture, which is true, depending on where you are. It doesn't mean for every place. Where many soldiers are reluctant to seek help, and if they do try to seek help, sometimes they are criticized for it. So that's another big reason why you don't see so many people in behavioral health or seeking mental health help. In addition, social isolation plays a significant role as well. Transitioning from military life to civilian life is often difficult without strong social support systems. Many soldiers feel alone, which can increase the risk of suicide rate. Lastly, we do need to be asked what can be done to address these type of crises. The good news is that solutions are available for veterans and active service members. First, it's crucial that we increase the access of mental health for service members and veterans and work to eliminate the stigma against seeking help. I think it's a super bad stigma. I've seen it firsthand, people criticizing, and I've seen how that has affected some soldiers, and I've seen the results of us losing some soldiers because of these type of situations. Programs like the Veteran Crisis Line and peer support networks are vital resources that provide confidential assistance. The military can also improve its transition programs for service members leaving active duty to ensure that they receive the help that they need as they return back into the civilian world. Communities, friends, families also play an important role in providing support and encouraging open conversations about mental health. The rising suicide rates among military service members and veterans is a crisis that demands our attention. It's essential that we act now to provide necessary support and resources to those who have served our country. We owe it to them to ensure that they don't have to face these type of battles alone. We really do. In that society, we must reduce the stigma surrounding mental health and prioritize the well-being of our service members. And I believe that time is now. Thank you, and